Namaste. Welcome to this video where I'm going to focus on the approaches and methodologies that must evolve in the foundational stage to benefit each and every child that comes to school by targeting the learning for educators to implement a personalized learning approach that includes students advancing at their own pace, appreciating their unique abilities on a pathway to formal schools, which is also one of the fundamental objectives of NEP. Since a very important objective of NEP 2020 is recognizing, identifying, and fostering the unique capability of each child, it is necessary that teachers continually observe children and screen them to identify those children who should be evaluated differently to understand them better. Also, teachers must have a system that enables them to document each child's growing abilities and interest. This will help teachers to plan a curriculum that will suit the need and interest of all children. A screening instrument test must be conducted on all subjects and all students because it is helpful in identifying children for any issues that may otherwise be overlooked. A typical screening instrument assesses four major areas of development: personal social development, visual and fine motor development, gross motor body awareness, language, and cognitive development. For personal social skills, the self-help skills and capacity to enjoy playing with various material needs to be considered. For the screening of fine motor development, small muscle control eye-hand coordination, remembering visual sequences and reproducing it on paper, etc. are taken into consideration. Screening of balance, ability to imitate body position, and large motor coordination fall in the area of gross motor and body adaptiveness. Screening can also be done of speech, language, ability to reason, count, solve problems, read, interpret, repeat sequences, etc. to determine child's cognitive and language development. Besides using screening instruments as discussed till now, teachers have to use a checklist that outlines behaviors and skills that can be observed during regular classroom activities. These checklists can be filled twice a year, and these behaviors and skills must reflect the goals and objectives of the curriculum. For some children, teacher may want to use the checklist more often, perhaps focusing on areas of concern. Have a look at an example of checklist given here. Portfolio documents the child's progress, and following samples of the children's work might be included in the portfolio activity: choices by a child over a period of a week, notes from PTA, observation of child's interaction with other children, artwork of the child, tape recordings of child telling story, charts made by the child, child's expression in different situations, photographs of block structures made by the child, notes on games child has mastered, photographs in the play area, etc. Using the information gathered, screening and assessment techniques will reveal the unique pattern of child's development and help in achieving the NEP 2020 goals of recognizing, identifying, and fostering the unique capability of each child. In my next video, I shall talk about how we can use the information to individualize and personalize the curriculum as per the NEP's demand.